sitting down or standing in one position, and so I've got to like mobilize while
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
because I'm old.
No, you're not, girl.
Hello.
We
The
made it.
Baileys are here.
We made it.
Woo! Yay.
I was just complaining to Jen about how sore you've made me.
Oh, no. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go lighter today.
Okay, that's a good idea. That's cheap.
And we also decided that it's actually Corey's fault because since he didn't work out with me, I had access to all the weights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is Corey's fault.
It's all his fault. Yeah.
That's my
There you go, Corey. That's exactly what it is. Where are you sore, Val?
So my triceps are still really sore and my back, it doesn't hurt, it's just sore.
Okay, yeah, it was a lot of deadlifts. Hello, and burpees and hinging and all the stuff yesterday.
So today I'm just here to move.
Okay, good. That's the smart thing to do.
Work it all out.
The here to move days.
Yep.
Hi, Johanna.
Hey, how are ya?
Good, how are you? I like that. When the head comes back in the screen.
Right.
I
Oh, good. I gotta make
am
sure.
a little stiff today as well in my back, lower
Your
back.
back.
Stiff, yeah, not sore. Not many people are signed up for going in gym, so we'll see how many we get this morning.
Oh,
Are they
really?
doing at 9 there as well? Or are they doing?
They're doing 8 and 9:30, and it's only like 2 people each time slot.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not really a class. It's open gym.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's not too many people. Yeah. Oh, this crowd you don't have to. This crowd's pretty good. Jen, you're outside. Is it a little chilly out there?
It's cold. I got my layers, sweatpants, bonus blanket.
Nice.
Warm coffee.
You have a warm dog?
See? But the thing is, if I go in my kitchen, what's gonna happen is everyone in my family's gonna annoy the crap out of me. So
Hey, yeah.
I'll be out here. It's fine. I've got Penny, I've got my coffee, I've got my blankets.
There you go.
I'm getting used to your hair, Jen. I mean, I kind of like it. It's like it's because the purple is coming out of it. It's like lightening up all over.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Like, so part of me, I won't lie, is tempted to just shave it off and say F it. But
Don't shave
I
it.
won't because it's taking me the whole year to grow it out. So
Yeah, don't be Brittany.
But really, if there was ever a time to shave your head, it would be right now.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about dyeing mine purple the other day, so I get it.
If you do shave it though, can you do a video like Brittany? Please.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get Morgan to shave under though because it's gonna be really hot.
Yeah.
Madonna.
No.
It's got quite a lot of body to it.
It
Oh
does.
yes, I have wavy. My mom, we have very curly hair in my family. So,
Oh, really? Naturally curly?
yeah. You see my boys. I don't know when they get.
That's true. That's true. Do you blow dry it like straight? Do you brush it when you blow dry it?
No, I don't blow. I generally don't blow dry my hair
Yeah.
unless I have to like
have to.
leave the house and then I'm wimpy because it's cold. Hey, you guys. I'm Mariana.
Hi, good morning,
Let me clarify
Chica.
that. I have to.
Good morning.
How are you? Doing well. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. I'm glad to be here with you guys this morning.
I showered this morning.
From my back porch, Penny Lane is here. See if I can
Can I
show
do
you.
some laundry?
I think it's completely fine.
Okay. That would be awesome.
Hi.
No, you do it all week long, like constantly. Oh, it sounds like it's like every day. Well, it's not.
There are some weeks.
Penny's
like,
already
when
gone.
everybody's skiing on every day. And I'm like,
Yeah, and yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, here are the Meeks. We got our usual Saturday crowd arriving. We got lots of fun stuff today. Tell you what, let's go. Is James coming? He's usually here Saturdays, right?
We do a class at the gym today for Saturday.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Well, I don't know. Is
Oh,
there-
You know, I gotta now note to start like checking that, I guess. I should have checked that, but
What's that, Emily?
is there a class at the gym today? Maybe James did that.
Yeah, James is signed up for the gym.
gotcha. That's
Yeah, it's like James and between the two classes, it's like James, Kurt, Joe Garofalo, and one other person.
gotcha.
So there's 2 classes today?
There's an 8 and 9:30,
Oh, wow.
and there's like 2 people signed up for each. Ooh.
All right, you guys. But let's pull up our warm up. We'll go ahead and get started.
Oh, the Wilds are here.
I'm so excited to see you guys.
I know. We've got the Wilds and LaDonna and the
All
Meeks
the
jumped
cool
in.
kids- All the cool kids are here.
All the cool kids.
All the guys are gravitating towards the gym now. Is that what's happening?
I guess that's true.
Oh.
Okay. I know, right?
Well, you know, some of them have big prides that they need to go in and pretend like they're going to lift the heavy weights. Just kidding. It's hard to get
Kidding, not kidding.
Kidding, not kidding.
All right. Well, I tell you what, when you're ready, I have the warm up pulled up today. We're going to start with 32 jumping jacks, 8 low reverse alt lunges. As you remember, is where you're not standing all the way up. You're kind of keeping that core tight and down low. Jelly bellies, a favorite of mine. Not that I can do them, but they're fun to try. 4 yoga push-ups, 4 full burpee jacks. So when you're ready, we're going to do this twice. Go ahead and find your spot where you want to stand. And if you forget what comes next, I'm happy to call it out. If your computer is too far away from the words. Let's see where I find my Spotify. Spotify has been kind of a jerk lately. Okay. I think I angered the Spotify god somehow. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it like crashed like 3 times the other night. I was so annoyed.
We did them last weekend.
Sorry. Yeah, a little bit of jumping jacks, some lunges. Oh, there's just something in this warm up for everyone, I think.
You
And if you
inspired
don't
me
know
with
what
the
any
jelly
of these
bellies.
words are, jelly bellies, you remember it's that boat pose. I don't know if you can see Afra doing that right now.
School crunches, or how I.
Kind of, but without while balancing. Right?
Oh.
All right, so we start whenever?
Yeah, go ahead and get started whenever.
Let me make you host, Jen, and you can do
Oh, okay.
all the magical things.
Oh, fantastic. I need the power. It's all about the ring of power.
You have the power.
I'm going to go try to find that Andy Serkis reading and see if I can listen to it. I obviously couldn't do it live, but
I can only listen every once in a while, but he was so good. I hope it's recorded because I'd love to listen to it on 2 times speed.
yeah. Oh my God, me too. I think that would be super fun. Well, we're going to do, every year for Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to many of you, by the way. Kids ask what I want, and my answer is always the same, and that is a clean house.
That's awesome.
That and 24 hours with no fighting. All I want.
And I wouldn't say no to some bourbon, right? But like, so yeah. So today we're having house cleaning extravaganza when I'm done with my classes, and I thought that would be fun to listen to, the Andy Serkis Hobbit thing.
It was awesome. I mean, I only listened to parts here and there, but it was,
Thought it, I was like, oh my God, Afra has to know this, right?
yeah. He was quite amazing.
That is awesome.
Is anybody else sore from yesterday? Yeah.
But I did not do the workout, but I'm sore for kettle reasons. Your jelly bellies look great, Mariana. You have way better balance than I do.
Poor barbecue jacks.
You've inspired me for the Jelly Bellies, Jen.
Oh my God, they're so freaking hard. My problem is I go too fast. When I slow down, I can do them better. Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
Which
and
is
that's
not weird.
why.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Because I'm trying to go too fast. So because they're terrible and I want to get them over with, and then I fall over.
Isn't that just the world of CrossFit in general?
Pretty much. So yeah, slowing down the movements always is, like with the pause front squats yesterday. And then I did tempo deadlifts yesterday, and it's really just, it's like a whole different world of lifting when you slow it
Yeah.
down. Fantastic. Yes, and what makes a burpee more fun? Add a little jump then, or add some dumbbells and swing them over your head after you're done with that. But that comes later. All right. Looks like
That's
most
later.
people seem to be on their second round of this, which is great. If you're not, it's all right. We won't get too far ahead of you. But our next piece of the workout is up on the screen when you're ready. Some people look like they might be getting there. Other people are still in the middle, round 2. That's cool. So Afro today also in my Facebook memories is our very first video where I took a video and then you were doing stunts in the background.
Stuff in the background. And then it just so happened that all the time you took a video, I was in the background doing stupid shit.
Yeah. And then we missed the gym again though, because like it's full of stuff and that's the one where you're spinning the PVC in it. Okay, I'll post it. I'm doing snatches or something, but
Nice.
You're dancing on the outside.
okay. So let's see, I'm kind of checking in and seeing where everybody is. Looks like some yoga push-ups, jump, burpee jacks, final round of jelly bellies. Yeah, Mariana, I'm gonna like pay you to do my demo video of those jelly bellies.
I know, her form is so ridiculous.
It's because she slows down and uses all the right muscles. Weird how that happens. That makes such a difference. I should take a page out of your book. Yeah, so after that last set of burpee jacks, and again, if you're not there, don't stress. There's no panicking in this class. We're going into dump trucks, Spider-Mans, pigeon. It's all up on your screen, but and it's stuff I think we've all done a few times now. But as always, if you are not sure what the words mean, or if you just want to see me do it for your own amusement, I'm happy to do it.
And yes.
Afro, if you want to watch Afro do it, I'm sure she would do it. You know, pick your coach. There's a few of us here.
Cool.
Laura's going in.
No, she said she's not going in yet.
So I'm just going to do a shameless self-promotion here. Next Saturday, if you don't have anything else to do and you feel like playing along, you can do this with a dumbbell if you have a dumbbell. But Lisa and I are doing a kettlebell event, a virtual free kettlebell event, starting at 12:30. And we're going to try to see how many people we can get to lift together over a Zoom call. And we've got 40 people or something already signed up. So,
wow.
Yeah, if you want to come and do one arm hang clean and jerk with a dumbbell, great. We just call that long cycle in kettlebell world. No big. Yeah, we have people from like Argentina and stuff signed up. It's crazy.
Wow. Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and there's raffle prizes, and this may not be as meaningful to you, or maybe it is, but everybody who lifts gets a 10% discount code at Kettlebell Kings, and they sell other stuff besides kettlebells. So just thought I'd throw that out there. I'll post in the group too.
Very cool, Jen. Very cool.
Thanks. Yeah, we're trying to we had to cancel 2 events. We had to cancel our May and June events. So we're sad about that.
Is everybody doing long cycle?
No, the way it's going to work is the first flight will be at 1 p.m. And so first the first flight will be long cycle. So yeah, that, and you could do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, double, single, doesn't matter. And then at 1:15, it'll be just jerk. And then at 1:30, snatch. And then at 1:45, you can do either chair press or the RGSI triathlon, which is a 10-minute set of long cycle jerk and snatch. Or jerk, snatch. So you can do one event, you can do all 4 events, you can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, double, doesn't matter. The point is to just get people lifting together at the same time. So
That's fun.
yeah.
Very cool.
All right. Looks like you guys are working on the second part of this mobility focus warm up. Well, again, let me know if you have questions. You want me to stop babbling about kettlebells? I can do that too. Today, if you're looking ahead as you're finishing up this the warm up, we're going to do a clean and jerk complex, which is my kind of complex, I have to say. Barbell, if you have dumbbells or kettlebells. It'll be fun. And then this is not today. I think the last couple of times it seems like we've done a complex as an EMOM. Today's not going to be an EMOM unless I missed something.
Nope, you're good.
So it'll be kind of working at your own pace. We're all going to warm up together with your light dumbbells or your empty bar. So once we're done with the mobility, don't necessarily get right into your heavy lifting. We'll I want to take you through a little light loaded warm up. And after each set of the complex, you're going to be doing reverse lunges with the high knee or explosive knee standing up, just for a little extra posterior chain fun. So let's see, I see some wall hip airplanes. I see some scorpions. Looks like most people are either finished or on those last couple of movements. So that is great.
I couldn't see Tommy in the screen, and he's right behind the rower. It looks like the rower has arms on his screen.
Yeah, no, it kind of does. I was looking for him too. It's like, then I realized he was pulling onto the car doing the wall hip airplanes, and I was like, what's going on over there? And I'm like, so blind. I have to get, you can see, I have to get like super close to my computer to see anything. All right.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of rower is that? One that fights back while you're rowing.
To upgrade. Battle rower.
As if the rower's not bad enough to begin with.
It's an assault rower, only it assaults you. I'm in a weird mood today, y'all.
I love it.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and locate just either your light dumbbells. Now, if you have dumbbells or kettlebells, you can do doubles or singles, and we'll tweak everything based on what equipment you've got access to. Or if you're using bar today, go ahead and grab your empty bar, and we're gonna go through this movement just the way we would at the gym. So the hang clean, as you guys remember, is from that position too. All right. We're not going to start lifting yet. I know some people are still gathering their stuff, but I'm just kind of prefacing it. The clean part, so what you're going to do is you're going to do 6 rounds of this. A hang clean, which is from that position too. Full, a clean from the ground. And these are, it's not listed as power clean. So in my mind, I read squat. That if you need to do a power clean, that's fine. And then jerk, which is shoulder, dip, catch with bent knees and straighten up, right? So with your empty bar or your light dumbbells, let's go ahead and go through this complex. Standing up, dumbbell's gonna be at your side. If you've only got one dumbbell, you're just gonna do this on one side and then switch your hands and do the other. First of all, we're gonna deadlift and stand all the way up. And we're gonna, right now, just go to position 1 with that bent knee, squeeze everything super tight, and we're going to jump that dumbbell or barbell up to the shoulders. So just do that a couple of times. And what we want to do is be tightening up the core, tightening up the hamstrings, winding up a spring, so to speak, and jumping those up there as super fast as we can. Good. Back down to position 1. Now we're going to bend those knees, keeping the back flat, slide out to position 2. So it's going to be somewhere around your knees. And we're going to pull back through 1 and power clean up a couple of times. Good. And then we're going to take it overhead after you've done the power cleans a couple times. Just strict press, maybe push press, just to kind of get those shoulders opening up overhead. You want to set down the load and kind of shake it out a little bit. We're going to go through the whole complex again with your empty bar, light dumbbells, and then we'll start doing it for realsies, okay? So remember, you're going to be catching this low if you can. So we're going to start from standing. You're going to deadlift the bar or the dumbbells up, position 1, out to position 2, and then clean, fire up to the shoulders and catch it low. Back down. You're going to go down to the floor or mid shin, since we're all doing, nobody's doing a loaded bar. Back up clean and stand up. And then jerk, dip, catch with those bent knees and stand up. All right, that's the complex.
What is it?
So if you've got the ability to, you're going to increase your load as you can safely throughout the whole complex. After each one, after each complex, put the bar down after the jerk or the dumbbells down, you're going to do 4 reverse lunges. You're going to stay all in one leg, step back, touch that knee, and then stand up like you mean it, and bring that knee way up.
It's a jump up. It's a jump, Jen.
No, it's a jump? Okay.
Yes, they can. So you
If you
come
can't
from the
go-
bottom. and
Here,
you
let me
float
stop
up.
it.
But I can do.
Here, everybody, watch Afra. So she steps back and then
Enough for you?
up. Oh, a big, and like a one-legged jump if you can.
Yeah, it's an explode up.
Explode up. Yeah, that is special right there.
So Jen, I'm sorry. So if we're using dumbbells, where do we start the jerk from?
Jerk is from the shoulders to overhead, right?
Oh, okay. I'm totally getting that mixed up with
Yeah, and on so this is just me personally. I don't love doing dumbbells from the ground just because I tend to use too much of my back. So if I was doing this with dumbbells today, I would do 2 hang cleans plus 1 jerk for me. If you can get that dumbbell off the ground safely without using too much back, then the second one would be from the ground, okay? But I know I tend to not do that, so I would do, for me, 2 hang cleans. So, and if you're using one dump, now if you're going real light, you can do this movement 2 or 3 times if you need to. You could do 2 hang cleans, 2 jerk, 2 hang cleans, 2 cleans, 2 jerks, right? Or 3, 3, 3, or you could go through each, hang clean, clean, jerk 2 or 3 times, whatever makes the most sense for you. What we're really trying to work on is the explosion today, like, loading everything super tight, squeezing those glutes, opening those hips, and adding some speed and power to those dumbbells or barbells, and moving that very
And these are
quickly.
squat cleans.
And these are squat cleans, yeah. If you have to do power cleans, do power cleans, but the way it's written is squat cleans. So you're going to be catching it low and standing up with it. So if you didn't notice, that means it's a front squat every time. All right, so when you're ready, go ahead and begin your complex. You're gonna do, like I said, about 6 sets. Let's see, I'm looking at our time. A good 15 minutes or so, maybe 20. I say let's say 20 minutes. And I'll even put my clock on if you're interested in keeping track of the time.
Okay, so I am having total clueless day. So when we So we need to make them all the clean squat cleans.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I am just having like a really slow.
It is fine. It is a day in which coffee is needed.
We'll have those days.
Beautiful, Johanna. That's perfect. Yep. Let me put on a little music now. Oh, damn it, Spotify. I'm getting annoyed with you.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Don't forget those lunges in between.
After you put the dumbbells down, 4 reverse lunges with an explode up per leg. So do all one side, then do all the second side. You got a question, Mariana?
No, ma'am, just
All
fixing my view.
Oh, gotcha. No worries. Thank you. Our clock is not, just to help us keep track of time, I think we can do, I'm budgeting 20 total minutes for this. I feel like that's possible.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Should be.
Yeah. And again, I'm here to, help you. Look, if you need other eyes on your form, you want some tips or whatever, something's not feeling right, you're not sure what to do, let me know, and that's what I'm here for, so. Awesome. Looks good. Those cleans look good, Team Wilds. And I saw a couple people doing split jerks. Totally cool if that's your jam, or push jerk, power jerk, whatever version makes most sense for you. Beautiful, Afra. Awesome. Johanna, you make your lunges look very pretty with your arms. Like a dance.
I can maintain my balance.
No, it does. It looks like a dance move.
I wish.
I mean that as a compliment. I'm not making fun. I promise. I cannot believe it's May, y'all. It's freezing out here.
I know. It's gonna snow in the north.
Yeah, no, one of my friends in Pittsburgh said it snowed. I was like,
Jesus.
he's annoyed. Like the Northeast, I remember getting snow sometimes in April, and that felt really rude. But this is just ridiculous.
I remember my freshman year in college, they shut Tufts down for a snowstorm on April 1st. I don't remember getting it in May.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. When I was a kid, I lived in Connecticut, and one of the years it snowed in late April. And it was kind of obnoxious. Yeah. But this is
Snowed on my graduation day from college.
what?
Yep.
Where did you go?
Down south.
Where did you go to college?
Plattsburgh. It's on the New York, Vermont, Canada border.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yep, I'm done. See ya.
Yeah.
Snow in May in Pennsylvania is very rare.
Yeah.
It should be rare just about anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, even Canada, you feel like that's just kind of too much.
Yes.
I guess I should check. My sister-in-law lives in Vermont. I guess I should check in on them.
Yeah, they probably have some.
Yeah, I couldn't stay in Indiana. That's why I had to get down here. Not even that far north. I just realized I covered up our timer.
All right, is that supposed to be just like totally exhausting?
Yeah, it is, because all of these movements use a lot of power, which means it sucks up a lot of energy out of your muscles. So make sure you rest in between your sets. I forgot to say that.
I mean, I'm ready to call it a day.
But the fun part hasn't even started yet.
I know.
Yeah, no, this is supposed to fatigue you pretty well. If you're adding in a sufficient amount of energy to these movements, and then this reverse lunge jump thing, that just adds an extra layer of fatigue.
Horribleness.
Yeah, fun, excitement.
So sore from those front squats yesterday. So all of this.
Oh, okay, sorry.
This is your fourth.
Yeah. Probably started jumping on me like I was tapping him when I was doing my thing.
Looks good, Johanna. Awesome, Rob. Right. So we were talking about how chilly it was last night in the class, and then look, next weekend the high is supposed to be like 85. So that makes sense, right? In a week, it goes from a high of 60 to a high of 85. That's right.
It's supposed to stay kind of cool for the next few days, but be really nice.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like till Tuesday or so, and then Wednesday it'll start getting hot.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm trying to enjoy this because I feel like this really is the last time we'll have a night.
Me too. I love this weather. I love it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I'm staring at Rhonda, judging.
All right, I'm all out of coffee. Now what?
Give us the weather report by day. When's the next rain coming?
Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jen is actually doing it.
No, nobody else in my house is up yet.
I feel like we've been so lucky with the quarantine weather.
Oh, I agree.
Versus other places, because we have had such nice weather most of the time. It's only rained like one day a week.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Especially after our really rough, I thought the winter was pretty.
Yeah.
With all the rain and not seeing the sun, that was just getting on my
Oh, yeah. And like consecutive days of pouring down rain.
Right.
Where it would be miserable.
Yeah.
They insist on rolling to the same spot. There must be some curvature.
All right. I had to break out the Disney princess blanket.
This is number 4.
I think so.
No, just take the vibes off, because it's only it's just like before, except it's 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get kind of deep into this complex, like rounds 3 and 4, especially if you're adding on load, definitely give yourself a minute or 2 of rest in between. We have plenty of time, and you want to give your body a chance to replenish the energy that you just used. So don't feel like you got to rush through this by any means whatsoever. I'm gonna have to stand up.
I love you in that blanket.
Right? It's Morgan's from like 12 years ago or something.
At least it's in the 40s now instead of 30s, like it was in black now.
Time kettlebell class comes along, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
You know I'm not breathing heavily, like on purpose in your direction.
I understand. But I would put more on. I would put what we're waiting on, but I noticed about there, like losing the jerk. Was that 5?
Yes.
For you?
Uh-huh.
For me. Yeah, I'm really nervous about dropping it overhead once it gets over 130. Whew. Yes, Johanna, this is exhausting. I concur.
Looks fun.
We're on 5. Robin just finished 5.
Oh, okay.
We're finishing 4.
It's always hard to tell when everybody's on the screen. Like Emily the one day was like, where is everybody? I just can't really tell.
Yeah, no, it is hard. It is hard to kind of figure out I'm watching what y'all are doing,
Right.
but it's not quite the same.
At the gym, it's tough too, though. Even we talk about the class, it's tough at the gym
Yeah.
to know what round everybody's on.
Yes, that's what we're supposed to do.
6.
Grab a bench because it's 12. Figure it out.
Oops. Come on, forward.
Check, right?
Good. Johanna looks good. LaDonna. Oops.
What do you want, bush fires?
And you can only go so heavy. Lowering the weight back down instead of dropping it was rough.
That's just good, extra good grip practice.
Yeah. And Johanna, it's harder for you because you're doing 4 front squats in every set.
Yeah, exactly. She's got
Oh,
it.
no, you're fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really have enjoyed one of the silver linings, I guess, to come out of all this is that we've gotten more creative with some of the movements and stuff that we're doing. And I think, we've shown that you can really get a good workout with 1 or 2 dumbbells.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's different, but it's not necessarily easier.
Right.
Or a kettlebell.
Or a kettlebell, that's right. That's all. I have some dumbbells here too, but they're more, I use them to demo for the kids. But yeah, I do all my stuff kettle. But
Donna has become the kettlebell 3rd queen behind.
oh,
Kinda, sorta.
your kettlebell snatches are looking good.
What I like about it is it's the one-sided aspect. It's really helping my stability and my core.
Absolutely. It's so great. All the one-sided stuff is so great. Core stability, and then overhead stuff, shoulder stability. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking that this morning when I was trying to decide if I was going to use the bar or the dumbbell. But I like how it's, I don't know, it's like it's working whatever it was that you guys were saying.
Yeah.
It seems right.
Yeah.
I'm holding something over my head that's not with my right arm. I'm actually using my left core to stabilize.
Yeah.
Stabilize a little bit, right? And vice versa. So there's this cross stabilization effect too.
I really like it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And then if you have a kettlebell, it's hanging off the side, so you're having to stabilize that in a little bit different way with your shoulder because it's offset. It's not centered.
Mm-hmm.
It's all different ways to get at the same thing. Although that said, I do really miss barbells a lot. I do. Lisa and I we trained yesterday and we had a big miss barbells moment.
Single unders.
You have my permission.
All right, so let's see. What round is everybody on? I'm just kind of taking a poll.
We're done.
You guys are done? Okay. If you can talk, don't feel like you need to interrupt your set. to answer that question either.
We each have one more.
Okay, perfect. Good.
Done.
If you're done and you want to look ahead at the AMRAP, I've gone ahead and put it up on my screen. But if you're not, don't worry, we'll go over everything. It's going to be our Saturday partner AMRAP, as we've been doing the whole time almost. So super fun, where you can do this as a partner workout if you have a partner handy, or you want to partner up with somebody in another Zoom window, or you can do this on your own too. But this is my kind of AMRAP also. I love that.
Okay, somebody apologize, gonna have to explain me again what doubles faster. I always think if I gave rows and go, I like that.
Burpee snatch.
Oh. No, wait. Not a man maker? This is why I'm not a coach, nor am I a medical field, because I don't put wrong body parts. Row is a push-up row. Man maker is a push-up row. Jump up, squat knee. Double press is a burpee.
Sounds so spicy to me.
Why would I put something in that? You never do them. That's why you don't know what they are. You never ever do them.
Robin is not familiar with devil's press. Oh,
She knows what they are. She just doesn't do them because we're back, and she should.
And the same thing, you stop whenever it's.
But you can do the squat knee version because that was better for you. Yeah, or do squat knee. This is.
Well, the toy was all jammed up. I was like, oh, just fucking heavy on them.
That's not
Awkward thing to try to move.
Hope it doesn't annoy you too much. Okay.
Okay, but you have to.
I'm assuming you're okay with me putting it here.
I don't like facing the corner
Yeah.
at all. Let me see what we got. Doubles press, row, and wall ball sit-ups. I just
all right. Looks like everybody is wrapped up. Is that correct? Or do we have any more people needing to panel around? Good. All right. Well, then, when you're ready, come on over. We'll chat about our AMRAP
between
plan today. So today it's 24 total minutes of work. Let me just double check I didn't miss something. There's no finisher today. So no 100 mountain climbers or anything fun like that. I know you'll be sad about.
I know. I was giving people a break today because they're back at the gym.
You're so nice. So the way this works, if you haven't done this before, I think most of you guys have, is think about this as a 2-minute block of work, right? So 1 minute is going to be working your way through the AMRAP. And we're going to start minute 2 with a 20-second. Today it's a hollow hold. You're going to be doing, if you have a pull-up rig and you want to do your hollow hold from the hang, you could do it that way, or on the ground, squeezing everything super tight. It's like a hollow rock with just doing the hold, but you want to be super tight during that hold. It's going to be core tight, right? Only for 20 seconds. I'll call out this when it's time to switch. So you're going to get 40 seconds of rest every 2 minutes, which is a really nice, friendly way to look at the whole thing, I think. All right, so the movements for the AMRAP today are 6 shoulder to overhead. If you were using a bar, the RX weights would be 115 to 85, a little bit on the heavyish side of moderate, right? So you can use dumbbells, kettlebells. Shoulder to overhead means any way you want to get overhead. So strict press, right? I'm gonna take my blanket off. Push press, which is 1 dip overhead. push jerk, which you guys have just been doing. And again, it should be spicy. If you're using like one dumbbell today, and it's kind of light, I would do 6 per side. If you have a moderate to heavy dumbbell, you can do 3 per side. That's fine. Double dumbbells, double kettlebells, fine. So the next movement is Robin's favorite, devil's press. And one of my CrossFit kids told us the other week, he didn't think that was a very nice name for a press. He's right.
Yes.
So you're gonna take with your dumbbells or your kettlebell, burpee, so chest to the floor. When you come up, jump and bring your feet wide on the jump up or step up, and then you are going to tighten your core and pop those hips into a double snatch, right? So again, kind of a spicy weight today. I actually cannot imagine doing 8 doubles presses with 235s. You can use dumbbells, kettlebells. If you have a single dumbbell option today, I would just do 4 and 4. So burpee, so chest to ground, jump up, right into a snatch overhead, and then back down. Does anybody not had the pleasure of these wonderful presses before? They're amazing. I know your daughter Morgan, Johanna loves that. Actually, there's 3 moms of Morgans on this call. That's funny. Morgan Kohler loves these.
She has never told me that, I don't think.
I think she does. She did it in the Cinco de Lifta last year. Ever since, I think maybe it's a love-hate thing, but.
That I can understand.
Yeah. After the devil's press, if you have access to a rower, men 125 on the rower, women 100 meters on the rower. If you have a place to run, 100-meter run, 300-meter bike. If you don't have a place to run today or a rower, you're going to sub out either some kind of jump. So 40 jumping jacks, 40 double unders, 60 singles, some kind of jump, cardio kind of thing. All right. And then finally, 14 wall ball sit-ups. If you don't have a wall ball, go ahead and do bow tie sit-ups with your dumbbell, and you'll do 14 of those. So like I said, during the first minute, you're going to just get started and maybe work your way about halfway down. And then when it's time for you to do the AMRAP again, pick up where you left off. So every person is going to have their own different AMRAP score. And if you are partnering up with somebody, one person is going to start with the AMRAP when I say 3, 2, 1, go. The other person is going to start with that 20-second hollow hold. All right. This is going to go for 24 minutes total. And that's all I have to say. Let me hear. Anybody not know how to sub out or change up a movement? Anyone want advice on weights or anything like that? All right. Cool. Well, go ahead. If you haven't gone through some of the movements with the loads that you're planning to do, let's take a minute or so, do a couple shoulder overheads, maybe practice a devil's press. The tricky part about devil's press is so that you're not using too much of your lower back is as you're coming up, tighten your core, swing those dumbbells back and overhead. So keep the dumbbells or kettlebells super close to the body to protect the back. Rowing, sit-ups, jumping jacks, you guys are all pretty proficient with those kind of stuff. All right, so go ahead, like I said, do a couple shoulder to overhead, figure out your setup, figure out if you have a partner who's going to go first, who's going to do the hollow rock, and we'll get started here in just about a minute or so.
Okay, so do you want me to start with the hollow?
I will leave this list on the screen for you if you want. And I'll bring my clock down here. Like I said, I will call out the switches. I'm pretty good at calling out the switches, but sometimes I do miss one. So I'll do my best not to do that this time. I think I missed 2 last week. I was very annoyed. I don't want you to hang out in that hollow hold for too long.
Is anybody running, doing the run? LaDonna?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear how it is with the run.
Yep.
Everybody else is doing a row or jumping jacks. Is that right? Jump rope?
All right.
Cool. Has everyone done a test drive on the shoulder to overhead and the devil's press?
Sure, we're ready. We're answering your question, but not directly.
It's fine.
Like a politician. We are ready to go. You have to do the, what's it called? The non-copyrighted stupid music.
I've got that one up already. So.
Sorry, I should have.
Oh, that's all right. I've honestly just defaulted to that unless I know that there's been a recording that day. So, and I figure out this is the only.
Yeah, Saturday's the only one.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I really hope it warms up. Okay, so let's see. Partner 1, you are going to start with the shoulder to overhead. Partner 2, you're going to do 20 seconds of a hollow hold and then go right into 40 seconds of delightful rest. So that's awesome. If you don't have a partner, you're partner 1. So go ahead and just plan to start with that AMRAP. Okay. Let's see. LaDonna's getting some stuff. Johanna, you ready to go? Ish?
Yes.
Good. Bailey,
Ready, man. Ready.
Wild,
I'm
are you
ready.
ready?
We're good.
All right. Some weeks, you guys are ready. Okay, kids. The fun begins. So go ahead, get ready. Get to your bar, get to your mat. All right, and here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Rest from that hollow hold. All right, keep working on that AMRAP. You guys have 10 more seconds. Switching partners in 3, 2, 1, and switch right into that hollow hold if you were on that AMRAP. Really good. Really engage that core. Push that lower back into the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest from the hollow. All right, we're gonna switch it up here in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Right into that hollow. Ten more seconds on that hollow hold. 2, 1, and rest. Looking good, looking good. 10 seconds till our switch. And 3, 2, 1, switch partners. Three, two, one, and rest from that hollow. When you're resting, make sure you're breathing to slow that heart rate down. Breathe in through the nose. Walk around it a little bit if that feels comfortable to you. Sit down if that feels comfortable to you. We'll try to slow that heart rate down. Robin's dancing. There's a dancer in every class. I love it. All right, switch coming up in 2, 1, and switch partners. Two, one, rest from that hollow. Looking good, you guys. Shoulder to overhead looks solid, LaDonna. 10 seconds till our switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up into that hollow or the AMRAP. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Rest from that hollow hold and start lowering your heart rate by breathing. All right, our switch is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. And rest from that hollow. Looking good, AMRAPers. Switch is coming up in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Switch partners right into that hollow. Or back to that AMRAP, wherever you left off. Looking good. Three, 2, 1. Rest from that hollow. Enjoy your 40 seconds. All right. Next round starts in 3, 2, 1, and switch.
It's all right.
Two, one, rest from that hollow. All right, switch coming up in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Two, one, rest from the hollow. Two, one, and switch. Two, one, rest from the hollow hold. Next round is starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Two, one, rest from that hollow. Looking good, AM Rappers. Two, one, time to switch. Snatches look good, LaDonna. Awesome devil's press, Val. And rest from the hollow hold. Ten seconds to our switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 1. Rest from that hollow hold.
Oh yeah, I like this. Hey everybody from the East Coast to the West Coast, all around the world. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Let's go. Get insane. If I whole world jumping, house of pain.
There you go. Keep going, AMRAPers. You got about 10 more seconds. Switch coming up in 2, 1, and switch.
Chasing stars we knew we'd catch.
3, 2, 1. Rest from that hollow.
That's the life we gon' chase it, grab it, you never get another one, live it lavish. You only on one, so live it up. Let's travel the world and fill up our cups.
10 seconds.
In the sunshine, this romance, we gon' get into the moonlight. If I make it, show some love. But until then, we gon'
3, 2, 1, and switch.
speakers way up loud. As I look over the crowd, let's just buy another round. This liquor got me feeling right. And this DJ super tight. We gon' live it up right. This is our night. Chasing stars we knew we'd catch. Going
2, 1. Rest from that hollow hold. Keep going, AMRAPers. There you go.
Bleeding in the smoke, I'm lost in the haze, feeling my way through the crowd. No matter
We've got 10 seconds to the switch.
song you play is never too loud.
And 3, 2, 1. Switch it up.
We catch, going deep, and now we lost. Burning a flame that we won't stop. And honest, the ones that will never be forgotten.
And 2, 1. Rest from that hollow. Looking good, y'all. We are on the downhill side of this workout. Nice. Beautiful, Robin. 3, 2, 1. Switch partners. Two, 1, and rest from that hollow hold. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Three, 3, 2, 1. Rest from the hollow. And breathe. Three, 2, 1, switch. Two, 1, rest from the hollow. All right, there we go. All right, we've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Good news, we only have 4 more minutes to go. Almost there. Two, 1, and rest. Movements are looking good, y'all. Two, 1, and switch it up. Two, 1, and rest. All right, our switch is coming up. 3, 2, 1, switch. We only have 1 more round of each. So this might be your last minute of the AMRAP or your last hollow. And 3, 2, 1, and rest from that hollow hold. All right, our last switch is in about 15 seconds. Keep going, AMRAPers, all the way to the end of this minute. Three, 2, 1, switch. This is our final minute. Last hollow hold or last AMRAP. Hold that hollow. This is your very last time. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Rest and wrappers all the way to the end of this minute. You got a little over 30 seconds to go. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Going through, unmuting everybody. What'd you think? How much fun was that?
It was a hollow hold workout. That was the worst part of the whole workout.
Was it really? Aren't you glad you only made it 20 seconds and not?
I was telling Robin, I originally made it 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would have been sadistic.
yeah.
I was surprised how much it was just a hollow hold workout. Like, the rest of the workout was hard, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But every time I did the hollow holds, it hurt so bad. Nobody else?
Yes, I concur on all of that.
I like the hollow holds.
Yeah. What was everybody else's hardest part?
Devil's press.
Oh.
Devil's press.
Just not a very nice name for a press. Yeah, those are hard.
What about you, Mariana?
Devil's press.
Yeah. Hollows were hard.
I was surprised how hard the hollows were to hold for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like 20 seconds is just like on the outside edge of how long you really want to hold one. Is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
More than I want to hold.
Yeah. I think it's because you were out of breath and then you were trying to do a static hold and you're using your core on devil's press, shoulder overhead, wall ball sit-ups.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to breathe while you're holding that. Like you can't, you shouldn't hold your breath. So you're going to have to stabilize your core and breathe at the same time.
Yeah, it was gross.
I found myself accidentally cheating on the hollow hold because my legs kept creeping up, which made it easier. So the more vertical they were, then it wasn't as hard, and I kept noticing that I was doing that. That was.
Awesome. Well, for my it looked great.
Shoulder to overhead was hard.
As she snuggles in her blankie.
I am freezing my you-know-what off out here. It's
I'm
nice
sure.
to have my toes are cold.
How does Tommy like it? Where's Tommy? Oh, he's always hiding.
Yeah,
He's sitting against the wall.
Of course.
It was good.
It was good, he says.
Okay.
It was good. It was hard, but it was good hard.
Yes.
That's Tommy's post-workout position.
Yeah, it was working.
Yep.
What you doing, Cody Bailey?
He did the whole thing with long pants on. Are you crazy?
Yeah, it was awesome. All right, folks. Yeah.
About me. I counted all the things like I was supposed to.
Yay!
I love spending Saturdays with you guys.
Yeah, me
Same.
see you.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Do you want me to